Alrighty guys, and I know you guys are excited about this HART line of power tools. I can't say enough about picking up an extra battery. I mean, if you're going to be using these tools, using more than one at a time, you really need batteries for more than one tool at a time. As many tools as you're going to be using at the same time, you need at least that many batteries. I know you can swap them out, and for the general home type stuff, swap the battery out. Don't buy the extra ones. But if you're gonna, if you're gonna be doing a lot of production work and a lot of going from one tool to the next tool, 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 you don't want to be swapping the batteries out every time. You want to get extra batteries and get one more than what you need for your tools. That way you can have one on charge, or at least one fully charged. So that way, when one battery runs dead, you have a battery to swap into it. You don't have to put. You can put that one on the charger while you have an extra battery that you're using. Make sense? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. They've actually got quite the assessment and quite the assortment of tools. So keeping on to that. Going to enter the win with that. So what you get is you get a battery. I got the one without the charger. I've got a couple chargers here. Really didn't feel the need to have an extra couple chargers. Maybe I should have gotten an extra of the fast chargers, because I think one of these tools came with the fast charger and the other one came with a slower charger. Yeah, I think the white one is the fast charger and the black one is the slower charger. It's alright though, and I didn't go with the bigger battery, the 4 times powerful battery, or the 4 times as long or whatever, I don't know. I went with the regular smaller one. I mean, it's like $50, the other one was like $70. Next time I have to get a battery, we're going to go with the $70 one, just so we can have a longer lasting set of batteries. But for now, this one will do. And the reason I got this one, and it's the same as everything else, these are interchangeable. They will go into any tool that you got with HART, or any battery operated tool that you have with HART. There's a couple of them that you plug into the wall, and one of them that takes some AA batteries. Go figure that one out. So they change into anything else. But we got it mainly for our air pump. Now I got actually it's right here by my feet. I have an air compressor that is kind of big. And I don't need an air compressor a lot. So an air compressor in the box, you get your instructions. And you get your air compressor. Vroom, vroom. So the whole concept of this, it's got a couple needles on the top, a needle here for filling bowls, and then something here for filling, I don't know, inflatable beds and stuff, whatever. And then your other thing right here, the standard little compressor adapter for filling bike tires and wheelbarrow tires and your car tires. Now this does say it'll fill a car tire. Pretty cool. I'm sold. Just like anything else though, you just take your battery. It's got grooves in it. You just slide the grooves in there. And it's got an LED display back here that shows you the pressure of the tire you're filling. And then you pull the trigger and she compresses the air right away, right into your tire. What? A handheld air compressor? Holy heck! Let's go try it out. Now I know it goes. Now I do apologize for the wind out here, but I can't help the wind, okay? I think I got the camera set to where it's not going to take too much wind. Real simple though, you're going to take it, you're going to put it right on your valve stem. You're going to lock her down. You're going to hold it, you're going to hit your button, and you're going to look at your LED display. we can see this is 38 pounds. Well, that's plenty. That's all the higher we need it to be. We don't even have to, you can use this as a tire gauge, guys. And it'll fill your tire up because that started at 37 pounds and it went up to 38 pounds. So kudos to HART for making a portable air compressor that's battery powered and can actually inflate a car tire. I don't have to get my big old air compressor out, plug it in, let it fill up for 5 minutes, get an extension cord, pull it around, and then pump the tire. I can just grab this and go. That's pretty neat. Like I said though, with that LCD display showing you what the tire pressure is, this makes a great pressure gauge, or tire pressure gauge, or tire gauge, or whatever those things are called. The things you push in and it pops out, and then you look at it, you push it back in, you do it again, and you're like, oh, huh? Makes a great one of those, and it actually filled, it put a pound of air pressure into my car tire, which I'm really thankful for. I mean, my tire pressure is not low by any means, but as far as getting up and going on the road, getting something done quickly, if you get that little thing in your car that says, oh, your tire pressure is low, it's much easier to grab this, pop your battery in, fill it up. I mean, it's summertime, it's springtime, you got kids riding bikes, boom. This is even small enough you can carry it on your motorcycle with you, or your pedal bike if you really wanted to. But I mean, as far as filling stuff up, great, and it's easy to grab. You grab it, boom, put it in, lock her down, boom, right there. Instant pressure, no waiting. This is probably the best thing I bought so far from HART. Because when you need it, and you don't want to pull out a big old air compressor, wait for it to fill up for 5 minutes, and then fill your tire, and then empty out all that air. It's just a lot of work. This thing, you just put it on there, boom, press your button, and you watch the display, and it tells you when you're done. Awesome! Awesome! Well worth that extra battery just to have that ready to go at any time. So, anyway, we gotta get this battery charged. Just like the other ones. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. So, we'll catch back up with you guys here in a little bit.